So the purpose of this presentation is to introduce Hussian College of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's pronounced Hussian, like Russian, but with an H. So one of the most beautiful things about studying in Philadelphia is the fact that it is a beautiful city. Um, Philadelphia is about the fifth largest American city. There's a tremendous amount of corporate activity, um, and it's also the birthplace of America. Philadelphia is where America was founded. It's known as a city that has a tremendous amount of public art, more public art than any other city in America. And this includes murals as well as sculptures. So it's an excellent city for art. The Philadelphia Museum of Art is really the crown jewel of American art museums. They have over 30,000 pieces. These include works by Cezanne, Degas, Salvador Dali, and other very famous artists, Duchamp and others. This is the inside of the Philadelphia Museum of Art. It's a spectacular building. It's beautiful. It's an unforgettable experience to see it. So Philadelphia, as you can see on the map, is located about an hour away from New York, and it's also about an hour away from Washington. So it's not far to visit these two cities. Philadelphia also borders New Jersey. There are two major cities, Camden, New Jersey, and Trenton, New Jersey. And so I point that out because if you look at the Indian population in the United States, Philadelphia ranks about fifth with about 52,000 Indians living in it. New York is number one with 200,000 and Washington 88,000. So inside of Philadelphia, because you're so close to both New York and Washington, you've got about 300,000 Indians in those major cities. And if you look at the US states, New Jersey is number three after New York. So between the two of those, that's about another 500,000 Indians living there. So it's close to 1 million Indians in our area. In Philadelphia, there are at least two major Hindu temples that I know about. Um, and Philadelphia is a very liberal, very open, very progressive type of city. There are also websites that specify events and things that are taking place in Philadelphia. Every week in Philadelphia, there's a major Indian concert or recital of different styles. So Hussian College was founded in 1946 by John Hussian with the support of the members of the Philadelphia Museum of Art. In the 1960s, Hussian became more of a commercial art school. And so as a result, many of our graduates work in marketing and advertising and public relations from that time until today. We do teach courses in animation, and a lot of our emphasis is in UI UX. One of the things that our school stresses is the creative process. We take your creativity and we teach you the principles of design. And these are some of the principles, for example, or the laws of design. The procedure that you go through is something that we emphasize to create works. So we are a school where if you want to do graphic design, if you want to do art, if you want to do logos, labels, marketing, branding, those are our particular emphasis. We also are trying to prepare students for the Internet of Things, which is the connectivity of the web with a lot of different devices. Web developers is where we're pushing a lot of our curriculum. Web developers are expected to be in demand until 2024 at a rate of about 30%. This is very important to us. This is probably the largest labor shift since World War II in the United States. Our students create the advertising for the school. And these are some examples of the advertising that the students have created themselves. And again, we teach the principles of design, the universal principles of design. So our school has a reputation, is establishing a reputation for teaching UI UX. All incoming students will take a full year of UI UX. So the emphasis is on designing, being an information architect, a graphic designer, a layout, and a visual designer, things like that. We also teach how UI UX relates to sales and marketing, in particular when you're creating a sales funnel like this, and all the different areas inside where you're going to deploy UI UX to get people to actually buy your product and going from being a prospect to an actual sale. So we teach that process of how to make that happen, how to create sales funnels. Our campus is being renovated, it's being remodeled, so I don't have a lot of pictures of it yet, even though classes are taking place. But this is a floor plan of what our campus will look like when it's finished. This will be a recreation and open area with restaurant. These will be the faculty offices. These are all the classrooms. Something of what our campus will look like. And this is the location of it in downtown Philadelphia, where it will be 16th Street and Spring Garden Streets. And so that's just an introduction to Hussian College in Philadelphia.